Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast, man. This is episode number 3 already, and I'm excited. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to serve anyone looking to level up their life from their current situation. Those who want more out of life. This show is dedicated to raising the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts out there. Those who want to do more, those who want to be more, those who love the thrill and the connection between the high performance engine, that connection that brings into our life, because holding it wide open is what we do. Being a great fucking person is who we are, and living our life to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the vision of the Live Your Life Wide Open movement. We're going to be talking about who this is for, what we want to achieve, and why we actually want to achieve this. Before we even get into that, though, I'm going to give you a little bit of background, a little bit about my journey that I've been on this personal development journey that I've been on for the last 5 years, and pretty much what I've been doing with my life. What I decided to take on this journey, I decided that I needed to go and learn, and I needed to evolve, and I needed to become way better than I was if I'm going to go and preach this, if I'm going to go and show others that they could do more. So throughout the last probably maybe even more than 5 years, but I'd say for sure the last 5 years, I've been strongly dedicated to the personal development journey. And man, I've gone to many masterminds. I've gone to many events. I've gone to many in-person seminars. I've gone to like a lot. I've read a lot of books. But the thing that really stood out for me was the live events, the masterminds, the gatherings of really the group of people that are trying to better themselves. And that got me thinking of like, man, what if I could do this for a group of individuals like us, motorsport enthusiasts who want to level up their life, those who want more, want to be more, who are passionate about what we do and don't want to fucking stop doing it. Like, that is like what got my mind evolved and driving towards the direction that we've been on. And since then, I got encouraged to host my own masterminds, actually. And over the past 2 years, I've hosted 7 wide open mastermind events. And out of those 7, not all of them were actually at the Speedway. The last several of them were at the Homestead Miami Speedway, which that was a major improvement because I started those at the peak of COVID at my house, trying to bring people together when the world was pretty much shutting down, and when it was like telling everyone to like do your own thing, seclude yourself from the world. And I'm like, you're like, no, let's come together during this time is when we got to work on ourselves the most. And so when I embarked on that journey of doing the wide open masterminds, man, I never envisioned that I would do 7 of them within a 2-year span. That was like a lot of them. And it really evolved my vision of what I had for this. And it really painted the picture of what I wanted to do moving forward. So much that this last year, 2023, I kind of took a pause from doing the wide open masterminds because I want to take them to the next level. I want to make them evolve. Like, I've been doing them at the Homestead Miami Speedway up in the Champions Lounge. And that was a major blessing. That was a major level up to that event. But I have this vision of like doing part personal development and part passionately doing what we love, whether it be race cars, motorcycles, drifting, trucks, racing. Like, could you imagine like the event that I have in my head right now? I'm going to try to explain it to you of bringing people like us together, like in the parking lot, being a whole mess of modified cars, motorcycles, like people who genuinely love being a gearhead, like who love the thrill of the engine, of the RPMs, of like who just live for this shit. But people who live for that shit, but who are all about bettering themselves. Like, that is the vision that I have. And so we all come together, work on ourselves, become better, learn about life, business, finances, relationships, how to be a better human. And when we're done, transition into living our lives passionately with what we love. That is the vision that I have. That is what I'm working towards achieving. That is why I actually paused the Wide Open Mastermind for a short minute while we gather our resources to make this happen. If you're watching this and you think you could help me make that happen, if you think you have some big connections, if you think you have anything that could help that grow more rapidly, man, I'm open to hearing your suggestions. I'm open to just learn more from people that are on the same mission. And so the reason why I got into this is because I got tired of the backlash that was always like out there, and it was put on, I guess, the motorsport community, like those that are, I should say, maybe just like not doing really well in life, but who are passionate about what we do. Excuse me. And I was there, and what I've learned is that a lot of those people don't want to get better, and that's okay. It's actually not okay. I want everyone to get better, but you can only help those individuals who want to be helped. And my vision with this is to be able to reach out to even the ones that don't want to be helped, to spark a light inside of them so that they could see that they can become better. That is the vision I have of this. That is the dream that I have for one day in several years. Who knows? Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe 10. However long this takes, I'm committed to making this happen. Just it's I have it in here. Now we need to put it into action. And it's the reason why I started this podcast, to be able to gather more people like us, to be able to bring us together, and to show the world that not every person that is into doing wild shit with their motorsport activities is a dirtbag, is a piece of shit. Like, and quite contrary, there are so many of us who are not, who are driven, who are focused, who are motivated, who want to do better, who want to bring up our families. That is the crowd that we're trying to bring together right here with this movement. Because quite frankly, like I said, I was just tired of the dark cloud casted by society when it comes to this group of individuals. And not everyone isn't that like that. Like, there's so many of us that are better. There really are. And if you're watching this right now, if you're listening to this, and like you're like, man, you know what? Like, man, this is vibing with me. Like, you're my kind of people. And that is the purpose of why we went on this journey, to bring us together, to help us level up, to enjoy what we're passionate about, and not have to feel guilty that, like, oh, these people are going to talk bad about me. Man, fuck those people. Fuck what they think. Like, we are here to raise the bar of what people think of a motorsport enthusiast should be like. Like, join me while we spread this vision, while we make it become a reality. And I know that might sound cheesy to some, because it's like, and I get it, because when I was younger and when I hadn't evolved, and while I was, I guess, not as driven as I was now, like, that just sounded cheesy to me. Like, personal development, working on yourself, like, that's gay. And but I was the fucking person who was wrong. Like, what I learned, and the more I evolved, and the more I saw that to become the person, the individual who can achieve a lot of the things that you want, it takes becoming a person that you aren't right now. And it takes adopting new habits, new principles, a new way of being, evolving into a better person. And I'm all about making the haters, the doubters, whatever the fuck you want to call them, like, I'm all about making those motherfuckers say, wow, that group of individuals really have their shit together. And that is the vision that I have. Like, let's break the stereotype. And the reason why I want to say that is because, wow, that group of individuals really have their shit together. Well, wow really stands for a wide open warrior. And that is like what I'm out to freaking preach, for all of us to get better. And the 5 key components of, in my opinion, that we can become better and become our better version of ourselves, and thrive in life, is really when we attack our minds, when we improve our minds and how we think and how we perceive things, improve our bodies, because our bodies are our machine. And when we have a well-oiled machine working in our favors, we just freaking do more, we attack more, we take more action, because no matter how much you think about it, if you don't take the action, you're never going to do it. Our spiritualities, our faith, our way of being, like there's greater power than us, and that helps us achieve things that we can't even imagine yet. Like that is important for me. Our careers, whether you have a business or you're working for someone, like that is a key component to your life, because how you make a living is how you're able to provide for your family. So if you're not be able to provide for them like the leader that you should be, then are you really living to the best of your capabilities? And then, of course, our passions. That is like the fifth key trait that it really comes with being a wide open warrior is your passions, because this is what we love. This is what we do. Like whether it be racing for you, whether it be riding your motorcycle, whether it be freaking hauling ass on your car, whatever it is, driving your boat fast. Like man, if it has an engine and you can go fast and you can modify it, like like this is who we are. This is what we do. This is our people, man. So the five components are your mind, your body, your spirituality, your career, and your passions. And when you mix those five together, call them the five to thrive, man, you start living life like wide open. You start living life passionately. Like this vision of unifying like-minded gearhead type of people is really the vision of this movement, and like helping them become the best they can be, like helping us, and in the process, me, you, everyone in our circle, helping us achieve personal excellence. Like I truly think that we can do this and we will do this. Let me throw this out there, because it's really not for everyone, and that's a fucking good thing. Like because I find that the more focused I become on who we are to bring together as a group, as an individuals, as a community, like the less bullshit I have to deal with. Where people are like, this is cheesy, or all the fucking fake ass Karens out there that, quite frankly, are not about what we do, and that is okay. That is okay. That is completely okay. I find like that the more driven and focused and narrowed down we get on our type of people, the more we're gonna thrive, the more we're gonna be happy, the more we're gonna feel alive. Like this is a lifestyle, and this is the beginning of many, many, many years to come. Like I've dedicated this lifestyle change. I'm committed. Like this is episode 3. I can't wait to get to episode 100, maybe get to episode 1,000, and like 2,000, like who knows? And for me to evolve, I'm right now, as we're recording this, I'm 37. Next month, I'm going to be 38. Imagine when I'm 40. Imagine when I'm 45, when I'm 50, when our kids are growing up and we're able to pass on like the philosophy and the mindset and being outdoors with our motorcycles or our cars, and like forget the video games, man. Let's go to do this in real life. The gasoline engine's burning, you smell that fumes, and you know what I'm talking about. Like if you're a gearhead, when you smell gasoline, especially if you smell some race gas or maybe some ethanol, or like, man, that shit is like, it makes you smile. And so like that is the type of group and community that we're building. People all like that are like-minded together, individuals who want to live their life wide open and create a legacy. Like this is all about, this is bigger than me. This is way bigger than me. This is about bringing the community together, building a movement, creating a legacy, and breaking free from the stereotypical bullshit that's out there, because we're way better than that. We're elevating our entire bloodlines to new levels of existence, and by becoming our best versions of ourselves is how we do it. And so I guess let me just confirm a couple thoughts that you might have, because if you feel that I'm passionate about this, especially with the last episode that I put out, I was really passionate, and this one, man, I'm talking more passionate about what we do, is because fuck yeah, I am passionate about this. Like I live for this. Like it makes me feel alive, because improving myself and growing from the person I used to be, like you gotta understand, like back then I didn't even think that none of this was possible. Like there was a time in my life where, like, I'll just say it because I'm sure we're going to talk about it in another episode. There was a time in my life where I wanted to commit suicide, and I had tried multiple times. And back then, I didn't think that I would achieve the things that I've achieved, all because of the way I was just raised, the traumas I went through, like the things that happened, and the mindset really that I had about the situations that had happened. And so if I can change things around, that means that I can help others change their situation around. And that is what I'm out to do. That is the mission. That is the vision. Um, and we're gonna do this. Like I really am. I really believe in this. And we're just getting started. We really are. Because, like I said, I'm sick of being classified as, oh, you're one of those idiots, huh? Oh, you're the group. You're into that group of individuals, or oh, those people who, man, look at those idiots, like doing wheelies or racing on the highway or doing whatever it is. Like, man, fuck you. You're the idiot. That's what I always say. Like, man, just because that shit brings passion into my life and aligns with who we are, and it doesn't actually align with the average Joe or whoever the fuck is all tidying up with their tie and like, and nothing against people who wear ties, because I wear a tie and I like dressing up nice because it makes you feel good, and for special events you gotta do it. But I'm talking about like that stereotypical corporate America, Karen or Bob or Joe, like, oh, here, look at you fucking doing all that shit. Like, man, fuck you. um, we're out to raise a stereotype, to break the stereotype. We're out to raise the bar of what a true motorsport enthusiast should be like. That is the vision. That is the mission. Um, because quite frankly, yeah, there is people that aren't doing good in life and are doing the same shit that we do, but that's not our people. You know, I hope to be able to help those people. But right now, when I'm talking to the people out there, the few of individuals that I've seen when I go to car meets, when I go to motorcycle meets, like there's always like one or two out of a big group. They're like, oh man, those people are really working on themselves. Like, like that's who I'm helping right now, bringing us together. And hopefully, when we become larger and we increase our group, we will show the others that this is the way. Wide open is the way, and becoming better is the way that you could stack up your toys, that you could create a future for your family, that you could create a life for yourself that you only fucking dreamed of up here. Like, you could do it, but it all starts with working on yourself. It really does. Um, Let me drink a sip of water because I've been going. Excuse me. So, working on yourself and becoming the best you can be, because really, success and the success that you want in your life, success isn't something that you get. Like, I learned this from famous quote out there from Jim Rohn. Success is something that you attract by the person that you become. So, what that means is that if you want to bring success into your life, you have to be willing to become the person who could bring that into your life. It's not that I'm going to go and achieve, I'm going to make $1 million. Like, no, like, what are the types of actions, habits, routines, qualities, traits that the type of person that would make that kind of money has? How could you bring them into your body, into your being, into your way of being, and start acting like that? And so you can attract it into your life, and so that you can change the path, the direction that you are going in right now, my friend. Because you could do it. You can definitely do it. You can turn your negatives into positives. You can turn any situation around. It all starts with how you look at the situation. Like, I don't know if you've heard this phrase before, but change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. Like, that right there is key. And it's also part of my shift of reframing all the traumas and the things that I've went through, and the bad years, and the times where I wanted to commit suicide, and all that, and all the other stuff that comes with that. That reframed that. And for me to reframe that, it took a lot, and it took a lot of working on myself, and it took faith, really, to believe in that there is a better future out there, and you can achieve it. You really can. And you could use actually all that's happened to you. You could use all that as fire to light your fucking ass up and to go achieve and to create the life that you want, because it is possible. Will you have to work for it? For sure. I ain't here to lie. This ain't no get rich quick scheme, or how you could fucking make $1 million in 1 week. Like, nah, man. Like, this is about working on yourself, improving yourself, becoming better, and building the individual that you can create the life that you want. Well, it's gonna take some work, but anything that takes work and that is worth it takes fucking massive action from yourself. You could just see it, like those people that win the lottery, and and usually you could go research that shit because I actually did. Those people that win the lottery that have nothing, they usually always end up being broke again because they weren't the person up here that could handle that type of financial stability. Like it was unstable to them. Like they go and they blow it all and they do this and do that because they weren't the person who can have that. They just got handed this. And so kind of went off on a tangent with that, but it's really about becoming the person that we need to become in order to create the life that we want to create. Like I'm fucking driving the checkered flag in deep in the motherfucking ground right now, man. And I'm calling out all the motorsport enthusiasts out there, man. If you're watching this, if you're vibing with this, if you want to improve your life, if you want to level up your game, like this right here, this podcast is how we're gonna communicate. Is how we're gonna do it. Is how I'm gonna show you things that have been working for me. How I'm gonna research things that will work for you, for all of us to improve, to continually improve. Um, let's break free from all this fucking stereotypical shit that's holding us back. Let's break free from from the bad habits, from the bad routines, from the fucking people that are out there throwing black clouds at us. Like, man, forget that. Like, those people fucking wish that they had the drive that we have. Like, that is the type of vision that I have. That is the community that I'm bringing together. That is the live your life wide open movement. Man, so if you made it to the end, if I just want to say thank you for investing your time in here with the Live Wide Open podcast. The Live Your Life Wide Open is the movement, and breaking the stereotype while helping others improve is the mission that I believe God has tasked me with. We are driven individuals working towards becoming the best we can be. So join me on my journey while we help other motorsport enthusiasts, probably like you and me right now that are listening, man. Like we're a lot of us out there, and I help them create the best lives that we can imagine. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm always on there at Wide Open Randy. Man, and if you felt any type of connection to this content that you just consumed, like please share it with a friend or maybe even post it on your story because those are the type of actions that really help us spread the message. I'll talk to you soon, my friend. And remember to always live life wide open. Peace.